Greetings, everyone. This is Professor T.J. Wilkins, and this is Rendering Fashion Illustration Part 4. In Part 4, I'm going to show you how to create a hairbrush using an image from Google. Okay, so I have a file that I saved from Google already. So I'm going to go to File, Open, and I have this saved on my desktop. It's wig test. I'm going to open that. So I love this wig, and I'm going to turn this wig into a brush. To do that, unlock the background. Then I am going to just quickly select the hair. Let me see if I can use the magic wand tool. So select as much of the hair as possible. Okay. I'm going to hold down the Shift key to deselect the areas that I don't want. The Option key to deselect the areas that I don't want. And then I'm going to hit the Shift key to select the areas that I do want. Okay, I'm going to switch back to the lasso tool. Hold on to the Shift key because I do want these detailing on the inside of the wig. So after selecting this image, I'm going to go in and clean it further, but for now, just quickly select as much as the image as I can possibly can. Okay. Command copy. And I'm going to switch back to my hair file. Delete these layers because I don't need them anymore. Create a new layer. And Command V. So here's the wig I'm going to use. There's the option of only doing one side of the wig and then doing the right side and then doing the left side to have two different brushes. I'm just going to make one brush. Zoom in a little bit more because I want to clean this up even further. And I'm using my lasso tool to just go in there, clean around the edges. So I just tried to delete and I couldn't because I was in the wrong layer. Always make sure that you're in the correct layer when you're working. Okay. Smooth this out a little bit more. And I just want to clean this up as much as possible. And then after cleaning this up, I'm going to go in and smooth around the edges so it looks a little bit more natural. So to do that, once again, I want to make sure that my brushes panels is open, and I'm going to select brush. I'm going to select the smudge tool, and I'm going to select my utility 5 brush that I created in the previous video. Drag this over a little bit more so you can see. Decrease the size by pressing on the left bracket. And I'm just going to smudge out the size a little bit more. Make a little bit of a wisp. So I'm smudging the sides. Making it a little bit more softer. This once again is easier to do with the tablet, but I'm doing this with the mouse right now. And to create little wisp of hair, I'm gonna decrease my brush even further just to smooth out the ends a little bit. Try not to make this look like split ends though. So I might have to go back in and fix this some more. Okay, let's smooth this out a little bit more. Right, and for the sake of time, I'm gonna turn this into a brush, but I mean, you can do whatever you need to do to create the kind of shape that you want. I'm just gonna keep working on, I'm gonna work on it a little bit further and then turn it into a brush. Okay. So now I'm going to switch to my rectangular marquee tool, select the hair, and then go to Edit, Define Brush Preset, and I'm going to call this Wigalicious. Okay. Click OK. And there's my Wigalicious brush. Now I'm going to delete this because I don't need it anymore. And let's create a little head that we can try Wigalicious on. So find a skin tone and switch to the elliptical marquee. Okay, I'm going to fill that with color. Command D. Okay, and now I'm going to switch back to my Wigalicious. This is the hair. Let's change the color to something fun. Let's try purple. Okay. So I find that when I select wet edges, it makes the brush a little bit less opaque. I mean, less see-through. It makes it a bit more opaque so that, there we go. So the hair has more texture. Okay, that's really fun. Um, so I can add a little bit more to make it a little bit darker. And yeah, there's my hair. There's my hairbrush. Let's try a different color. I wonder what it looks like if I was to do like a blue on top of this. A pink. Let's try pink. Or black. Let's try a black. And I'm going to remove the wet edges because I don't want this to be too dark. I want this to be a little bit more see-through. I'm going to decrease the opacity a little bit more. Let's see. Oh, I just made it darker. All right, so pretty much you can play around with this brush, fix it however way you want, but this is fun. And I am going to create other types of brushes using wigs throughout the tutorials, but for this one, I'm just going to stick with one brush, and that's the end of this tutorial. So I'll see you in the next one.